Welcome to Take a Break, Take a Breath for Friday, May 14th. I'm Rick Boyer, the pastor of Prospect Presbyterian Church in Maplewood, New Jersey, and Take a Break, Take a Breath is an invitation to center yourself in God who made you and loves you and calls you by name. It's an opportunity to just pause for a few moments, to breathe and relax and to be in God's presence. Been reading through the Gospel of Mark, and we are up to Mark 6, verses 7 through 13. This is the beginning of a new section. In this new section, Jesus sends the disciples out 2 by 2 to do all of the things that he's been doing. Now, notice and recognize that in Mark's Gospel, the disciples never really understand everything that Jesus is trying to teach them, and they never really get it completely. But he sends them out anyway. And he sends them out and tells them, take nothing with you. Don't take an extra coat. Don't take extra shoes. Don't carry food. Just go into a town, and if someone welcomes you, great. Stay in the first house you come to. If you go to that first house and they don't welcome you, leave town. And as you go, shake the dust off your feet. Now, shaking the dust off your feet was what they did in those days, is they would return back into their homeland. They would shake the dust from the foreign soil off their feet as a sign that they were shaking off whatever was unclean from that place. And so the text, they go out and they begin to do that. The text invites us to consider how we think it's up to us and up to our resources and how we want to carry all of this stuff in our lives. But Jesus says, just go. Just go and do what you're asked to do. It's not dependent on your resources. It's dependent on God. So if you haven't already done so, I invite you to find a quiet room in your house or a quiet place outside if it's a nice day, and get comfortable. Get comfortable in wherever you are. Maybe it's a recliner, maybe it's a chair, maybe it's on the floor, maybe it's a hammock. Maybe you just stretch out somewhere. Feel the support of that place and allow yourself to be at peace in that place and to breathe deeply. And close your eyes. And with each breath, breathe in the breath of God. And breathe out all that separates you from God. Breathe in the breath of life. And breathe out all that does not give you life. Breathe in God's peace. And breathe out all of your worries and your fears and your anxieties. Imagine that peace continues to grow in you and to spread. Imagine it spreading over you like the warmth of sunlight. When the sunlight falls on your feet are renewed and refreshed. And when it falls on your calves and your thighs, they are re-energized and the knots are untied and relaxed and the muscles are soft. As it falls on your back, the burdens are removed and the tensions are released. As it falls on your stomach and your abdomen, all of the jitters go away. As it falls on your chest, you continue to breathe deeply. And each breath brings renewal and refreshment. And your heart rate slows to a calm and peaceful rate. As it falls on your shoulders and your arms and your hands, the muscles are relaxed and renewed and refreshed, and your hands open up. As it falls on your neck, the tensions in your neck are released. As it falls on your head and your face, your mind is calmed, and your face is warmed. Your brow is unfurrowed. Your jaw relaxes, and you smile. Imagine in your mind's eye that you are started out on a journey. You're packing the car. On the side of the car is the word life. And all of the things that you are putting into this car to load up, maybe it's a truck, are labeled different parts of your life, different things in your life. How big a vehicle do you need? How many things are there? Someone comes along and looks at all of the things that you are putting in there. And you're reminded as he asks you, do you have to carry all of that? You're reminded of the words of Jesus in the Gospel of Mark, where he said he ordered them to take nothing for their journey except a staff, no bread, no bag, no money in their belts, but to wear sandals and not to put on 2 tunics. His question, the question that comes from this person that comes along, is a question of simplifying. Causes you to wonder, and you look at the different things and you realize this is a messenger of God, and the two of you begin to talk about all of the different things in your life, the things that you care deeply about and the things that could easily be set aside, or maybe not so easily, but they don't help you have a better life. I'll be quiet while the two of you talk, and while you hold up to this messenger of God the concerns that you have in your life. And then the time comes for the conversation to end, and the two of you say goodbye. If it's not long enough, just press pause, or know that you can always return to this conversation whenever you want. And after you say goodbye, you allow that image to fade, and you bring yourself back to the room where you are. And when you're ready, you open your eyes. That's Take a Break, Take a Breath for Friday, May 14th. If If you have feedback for me or you want to talk or pray, send an email to rick@prospectchurch.org.